Hey there, it's Lisa Wilbur, and I'm recording this in Ware, New Hampshire. Hey, I just wanted to share with you something that I think is kind of funny. Um, I'm surprised how many people get this backwards, but I often hear people say to me, and usually they're people that I've met later in my business. So they weren't people that I knew from the beginning of the business. They're people I met either recently or in the last even 10 years. They'll say to me, sure, that's easy for you to spend money on your downline, or that's easy for you to spend money on your customers, or for you to do something like send thank you cards to every customer, every order. I do that, or they'll say, that's easy for you to send award certificates to your team members every campaign. And they'll say, because you're getting the bigger money. Well, I'm not sure. I wanted to make sure to tell you this because it doesn't go in that order. I was doing those things before I was getting the bigger money. And I call it the Woodstove Rule because um, to expect that you're going to get the bigger money and then do the work is like expecting to get heat out of the wood stove before you put the wood in. Right? You can't do that. You can't sit there and say to the wood stove, "You know what? Go ahead and give me some heat first, and then I'll put some wood in. But I want the heat first." And it doesn't work that way. And your business is the same. And it would be the same whether you had a bookstore, a coffee shop, or a direct sales business. For example, I give out award certificates for my top sellers on my team. And I have done that since I started building a team in January 1993, right up till now. I do it still, and I hand sign every one. Now, granted, the first ones, what I did is I went to a teacher store and got a pad of teacher certificates and hand wrote them and pulled them off. And now I print them on my printer and we put little seals on them. And sometimes I put little ribbons and they're a little fancier, but it is something that I invested in from the beginning before I had the income to justify it, but that's how I got the income. Okay, so if you're sitting there saying to yourself, sure, that's easy for you to do because you're getting the income, you have to know that it's the wood stove rule. I was doing it long before my income went up because you have to put the wood in the stove before you get the heat out. That's just the way it works. So that's just a little wood stove rule for you, and I hope you're having a good day today, and I will talk to you again soon.